Oh, we're going to be eating today?
Tuesday.
Eating and drinking.
Eating and drinking. Two different things. I hope this doesn't end up tasting like when you brush your teeth and drink orange juice.
That's what I was kind of
Yeah,
thinking.
I mean,
'cause
chocolate
it's
and
so
lemonade.
different. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to start with the ketchup Kit Kats because it started going viral again on TikTok. It was somebody thought it was an April Fool's joke at first. There's actual graphic of a Kit Kat ketchup bar. It's ketchup.
Oh, listen to this, Rula.
bar.
So Heinz Ketchup and Kit Kat have both endorsed this. They're trying to get in on the trend. Apparently, it started in 2021. And it kind of fizzled out, and then it just had a resurgence this past year.
Heinz put a post out. It's Heinz and Kit Kat. It says, even when it's Kit Kat, it has to be Heinz. Do we dare?
Can't be Hunt's?
Oh, I
No.
don't like Hunt's.
And I noticed that the original logo of the Kit Kat bar has
Heinz
changed.
logo. OG.
The one I bought yesterday at the grocery store is buy two, get two free.
Nice.
Although I don't know where the fourth one is. It's probably melting in my car somewhere. This is the European logo of Kit Kat. This is not the American logo of Kit Kat because the A on the American logo of Kit Kat is that little swirly lowercase a. You know what I'm talking about usually?
Oh.
Not the, I can show it to
So
you
where'd
on
you
my
get the
screen.
Euro Kit Kats?
Well, I don't think they're Euro Kit Kats. They weren't in the European aisle. They were just in that giant kiosk at Randall's across the way that says buy two, get two free candy bars. You can pick any
Just
four
the smell
candy
of
bars.
ketchup is gross.
Is this a
Yeah.
dip? Or
Especially
do we
'cause
like
you
put a
squirted
line
all
on it
over
like
my
it's a hot
stuff.
dog?
Ew.
Yeah.
Eric,
Your
is this
ketchup
what you
bottle
would call?
farted.
Is this what you would call like a dollop? You know, how
Yeah,
much
yeah.
do you have
Right,
to put
like,
on?
do
You don't soak it.
Okay, but do you dip it or do you
Dip it.
line it like it's a hot dog?
You can do both, but I don't.
Dog.
You know what I'm talking
Dip
about.
it.
Okay, so you dip it. I'm going to spray this in your
All right,
face.
so we
Rhoda.
each have a stick. Hot dog,
I
promise.
met your shirt.
Hot dog. Okay,
All right,
so we're
let me
going to
see the
dip
ketchup.
the stick of the Kit Kat into a little bit of ketchup. There's just plain Heinz ketchup.
Yep.
All right.
Supposed to be really good.
God. Because
All right.
ketchup has a lot of sugar, by the way, so it's sweet on sweet.
Is this enough?
It's just
That's
tangy
a lot.
sweet.
Holy cow.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So gross.
Everyone try it.
Ew.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
It does not taste good. I
No.
don't like this. Ugh.
God.
Why?
God.
Why?
awful.
God, no. Oh.
No, it's
I'm
not.
so angry. It
That's
makes me
awful.
angry.
It
You've ruined
literally
it.
is just straight up ketchup.
Yeah, you just
Tangy.
all you taste
eat
is the
just
ketchup.
ketchup.
Yeah, it doesn't mix well.
No,
No.
it's awful.
This is
'Cause
the
I've done it with the
stupidest
cheese.
thing ever.
This trend sucks.
I've done it with the saltines and the cheese, American cheese.
That's
And ketchup.
actually very
That's
good in ketchup.
This is not good.
That's
No,
a fail.
it's
Don't
awful.
try it. Don't waste your
Oh.
time.
Do
No.
not waste your time. Just eat the Kit Kat.
Do
by
not
itself.
desecrate a Kit Kat
Yeah, you
with
just
Heinz
ruined a
ketchup.
Kit Kat. Oh man,
I have
gotta
to eat
get
the rest
that.
of the Kit Kat just to get the taste out of it.
I know.
get
You
this
got to
out
eat
of
more
my
Kit
mouth.
These
Kats.
Kit Kats are delicious, so thank you
Ugh.
so much.
Okay, and then I have the cups here.
Mine is ketchup.
I put this stuff in the fridge when I got here.
At least
but I'll
we
put
started with
a
that.
nice- yeah, so we can go.
Oh,
So
Where's your
William
music,
Sonoma.
Kevin? You have your
Is
British
a-
music?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
yeah, your Bridgerton
okay,
music.
Yeah, I have it. over
We're,
here.
we're like it is like the Finer Things Club here in
It
the
is.
Roland
Now we
Ryan
get
studio.
classy.
So,
Hey.
right near here off the Beltway, there is a Williams Sonoma in Town and Country Village. I found that this whole Bridgerton vibe is happening there because right next to this Williams Sonoma is a Bath and Body Works where they also have the Bridgerton vibe.
Oh.
They've got candles and soaps. Like they've got Queen Charlotte's tea candle and the Bridgerton study
So the
and all this
Bridgerton
stuff.
stuff was
Netflix.
not at Williams Sonoma. It was
It's at both.
Oh, it's at both.
It's at both. And I don't know if it's not a collaboration with the stores, but Netflix and Shondaland have given the rights to Bridgerton to these stores. And if you've watched Bridgerton, it is the story of the marriage market in the 1800s England in high society. There's Queen Charlotte, who is looking for her diamond of the debutantes, and all these girls, and the stress of getting married and having title and all this stuff. And every time they go to some social event, may I get you a lemonade? Lady, Lady Daphne, may I get you? Not like you're not a lady.
So it's
to
not
anyone, I guess.
tea. They want
But Miss
lemonade.
Daphne,
They want lemonade.
They sit for tea. Like, would you? If you have a gentleman caller, you will come for tea and all the desserts. But when you're at the dance at the ball, you have a lemonade.
So
'cause
I
you're
don't watch
parched.
Bridgerton, Rolla.
No
Bridgerton is it set in the UK?
It's set in London, high society
It's in
London,
London.
1800s.
With
Yeah,
massive
I would think it'd all be
houses
tea.
and-
Well,
Everything's
tea is for the sitting.
But
Like
at
if you were
nighttime-
at the ball, Ryan, if you were a single man and Eric was a single man and Kevin as a single man went to the ball and Sam and I are single ladies,
saw something
we
floating
have
in that, by the
dance
way.
cards. A wristlet with
Yes.
paper dance cards. It's the stuff
And
that
you like
tells you to shake
signature.
it.
That's-
It's like
Do they
any lemonade you
signature?
buy
They,
has settlement.
Like hole punch
That's
it,
where
and
the
then you would
whole-
know like how you would dance.
And
Yeah,
that's
you're
where
on my dance card.
that whole saying comes from. Oh, my dance card is full.
Exactly.
It's a hazy lemonade. Do you see that? It's hazy.
like
Every
debris in it.
lemonade has the stuff that settles on the bottom. You have to shake it.
That looks like a hazy
I'm
Houston
gonna put
day.
this in my little tea that I have.
It looks
Okay.
like you just drained it
looks
from Buffalo
delicious.
Bayou.
Definitely,
Oh my
Rula.
gosh! Stop
The
it.
tea, guys. I just bought it.
There's a
I
finger.
know.
There's a finger in there.
I bought the tea. I didn't make
You mean the
tea.
lemonade?
It is Bridgerton beverage mix elderflower flavored lemonade. I think that if we could have
Got
gin,
elderberry in it.
elderflower. And I feel like if we had gin, it'd be quite the cocktail.
Yeah, by the way, why don't they drink booze at these
there's some
Bridgerton parties?
No, sir.
No,
why do you
you
even
must
put ice
go to
cubes
the
in it?
gentleman's
Yeah.
club if you're going to drink such.
And they also have the Bridgerton beverage mix of honey, pineapple, ginger, which
Ooh.
I need another cup for that.
I need
so you can
vodka
try
for
that.
that one.
rid of
Okay,
this
we're gonna try
ketchup
our lemonade.
taste.
You look. Wait, Kevin, bring us in properly as in Bridgerton. If I am at the races and I look like I'm sitting by myself and I need
Yeah, I want to be
something.
classy here. Do I have my pinky up?
Yes. Here. Pinkies to the sky.
Can't do it with this one.
Cheers.
To your favorite guy.
You didn't punch my nose. Okay, we're trying it. It smells good.
I didn't get a
Thumbs
cup.
up.
It kind of tastes like grapefruit.
We have no more cups?
Is there?
Oh my God, Ryan, I didn't give you one. I'm sorry.
Oh,
gosh,
wow,
I
it
thought I
is
gave you one.
good.
Here,
That's really good.
here.
If you put this with gin, it
I
would be
love
next
I'm
level.
telling
Wow.
you, gin would
Wow.
make this
That's
happen.
really good.
Here you go.
Yeah, but what is the calories?
The Bridgerton
Don't look at
lemonade.
calories. Don't look at
Doesn't count when you get it
No.
from
It's
other
35
countries.
calories for 4 ounces. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
I
Yeah.
don't know what that
It
means.
tastes better than it smells.
Yes.
I don't
yes.
mind the smell of it.
No,
I
the
think
smell
it
is
smells
weird.
very nice, y'all.
Smells like a
the
Grapefruit
elderflower.
mix
Yes.
is old lady.
Yeah.
Tastes a little medicine-y. Maybe it tastes like elderberry.
Okay, let me try
I think
this.
so. I think
I
it's
don't
really
like it.
good.
I'm going to try this.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, that's
honey
really
pineapple
refreshing.
ginger. Do you want some of this one, Kevin, in your cup?
Yes, please.
The honey pineapple ginger?
Yes, my lady.
My lord, may I give you some lavender?
I could not possibly
Honey pineapple
allow
ginger.
you to dirty your hands by pouring a
Wanna try this
cocktail
one?
for me.
Here, Sam wants to try it.
Here.
Yeah.
This one is the
So
honey
far-
pineapple ginger flavor. The lemonade was good.
You guys,
feel like-
very good.
I didn't like the lemonade so much.
Lemonade
I
was
thought,
decent.
I thought it was a little too.
Sugary.
I'm
Sometimes
telling you,
fancy
it needs
does
the
not
gin.
mean better.
It just needs the gin.
Okay,
Yeah.
the other one tastes Christmassy.
Does it? Okay. honey.
Oh.
This one smells very
It
strong.
tastes like a candle.
It smells like
yeah.
a candle. It
I'm sucking on a Christmas
smells
Oh
like-
Oh my
candle.
God, it
Here,
does.
Kev.
It smells like a
Or
candle,
here.
Christmas
This is
candle.
a little
Here's a
bad.
splash. Here's a splash.
Okay.
Okay, this is the Bridgerton beverage mix honey pineapple ginger.
Oh God, no.
Where do we get this at?
This is awful.
This one
Sonoma?
doesn't smell good. This is at Williams Sonoma
Oh my
on
gosh.
Town
It
and Country.
tastes like a candle.
Guys, when I was pregnant, I had the worst, morning sickness and after sickness and all of the
That's
sickness.
what it feels like, the
And
burn.
I sucked on these ginger chews.
Oh yeah, you brought them for Track Tuesday. Ginger essence. juice.
This is like
Oh, no, I don't wanna try
PTSD
this.
back.
This is awful.
I'm not.
You have to try it,
I know.
Eric. See what I mean by Christmas candle.
I think it needs
It does.
ice
It's like
for
a
sure.
liquefied Christmas
I'm not
candle.
I think
that
it needs
one.
ice and something else mixed in.
Yeah.
No,
A lot of
that's
vodka.
Too much ginger for
No.
the chew.
I gotta go
needs-
back to the lemonade.
Yeah.
I'm
It
going
needs
back
a
to the
trash
ketchup
can.
and Kit Kat.
Yeah.
It has like a hard aftertaste.
Yeah, it
does.
sticks
It
with
makes
you.
your face
Lingers.
snark.
Yes.
It makes your face go make a snark face.
It's like you're sucking on a Christmas tree.
Yeah, this
It's
is
not really
awful.
feel like it's
pine. It's more like
No.
I
I didn't get the Christmas flavor, but that
man,
ginger
totally.
is.
It's like an air freshener in your
I'm,
mouth.
I'm not
Yes.
getting the Christmas, but
No.
I'm getting something.
I'm getting that pine feel.
Well, the first one was off the chain. This
Yeah.
one, no, thank you.
No.
So if you want to waste your money on
lemonade's
this, we give a thumbs down to the honey pineapple ginger.
How much does it cost?
It was 24. How much is it?
$24 for a
Oh
bottle?
yeah, because Williams Sonoma, it's very
Oh yeah.
What if you have at a party
It's also
this week?
Bridgerton. It's a Bridgerton thing,
Right.
so it's going to upcharge.
For sure.
$24.99, I believe.
When's
for
the new
the bottle.
episodes? The second.
June 13th. So we're 2 days away from the second half of this. Where's the price? I'm shocked the price is on the bottom of this.
Well,
bottle.
thanks for letting us try those.
Yeah, thank you for bringing
Yeah,
it in.
and I also and I even told the lady when I was at Geo. Shout out to you at Town and Country, Williams Sonoma, who helped me out. I said, I know this is an epic waste of money, but I'm going to sucker in and buy this. The official Bridgerton Guide to Entertaining. It's this cute little
God.
book, and it has all these like
Give us a
drink
page.
recipes, like the bee's knees. It's this lemonade
Oh,
with
how
gin
cute.
and honey syrup.
Yes, I can do
Or
that.
like the peach and bourbon smash.
So it's all just like
try
a
that.
cookbook for drinks?
Listen, it's Lady Danbury's Den of Iniquity, Kevin. And here's the menu. The brie puff pastry bites with pineapple currant compote. And the
compote.
bacon Stilton and chive scones with shallot and white port jam. Like, it's like, didn't Ahmad say he had a Bridgerton party?
Yes,
Yeah.
I wonder
So
how many
this
he
would have
cooked
been
off of
things that he would have pulled from this cookbook or little like the Lady D's Amaro Sour.
Yum.
Like Lady Danbury. So it's all these drinks and bits and bites and pictures.
How many of y'all
from
think
the
you would have
show.
done well in that time frame? Like,
Oh my God, me and Sam would be like auctioned off to the highest bidder and shipped off to some castle and never seen
100%.
again. I mean, we had no life. Your
Yeah.
whole life was
Kevin
you
would
were
have to
born
marry
to
one of
marry
them and
title.
pretend it's straight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
But
Kevin.
I mean, I would be
You'd have
royalty.
You'd have a dandy on the side.
Yes.
dandy on the side.
Is that what they call them in Britain?
They didn't have a name because that was
A
unspoken.
dandy is just a
Yeah.
fancy man
It
that
was
likes the
unspoken.
finer things.
Well, that's Kevin.
It doesn't
That
mean
is Kevin.
that he's
I
homosexual.
would try and marry Kevin.
What's
That
that?
good. I would
Yeah.
try and marry Kev.
Oh, yeah. Me and Sam would fight for Kevin. Be like,
Yes.
please, my lord, save me from this. Please, my lord. We will live happily ever after in our long, long away castle. No one has to
Exactly.
know.
Anytime I
Have
think
as
of
many as
that,
you want.
I just always think of that one. Could you pass the jelly? I'm that dude. When they're at
We
the
don't want that
fancy-
guy.
Fancy party. Could you pass the jelly?
You'd be that one guy that speaks Cockney or whatever it is.
Part 2.
Oh yeah.
June 30th.
It was
You
good.
sound like
It
Dick
was good.
Van
Thank
Dyke
you.
and Mary Poppins.
Lemonade, I give a thumbs up.
Lemonade and gin, I'd give it an
Everything
extra
else?
thumbs
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
The Kit Kat by itself, delish,
I
with
think
ketchup.
The Bridgerton Lemonade has to
ruins it.
has to resurface for the drunk show at the end of the year with the gin.
Yeah, I like that.
Seal it up, put it in the
Yep,
fridge.
save it up. It'll be in
I
there.
have to buy new bottles, so I think this is going to go away.
I think
For
most of
today.
us in the studio do not believe in the zodiac, but Sam is.
I mean,
different.
hey, if it makes you happy out there, I say go for
I
it and
know,
have
I know.
fun.
You're not
You
hurting
let the
anybody.
stars and the moon rule your world because you truly believe that when Jupiter is in formation with whatever the words are, that's good for you.
Yeah, but if you're like making decisions based on, well, I'm going to hire you or I'm going to fire you because you're the wrong zodiac sign, then I do.
But people flip coins. People think of
Right,
stuff.
50-50.
They don't like your
Yeah.
hairstyle. Oh, I don't like that bow she was wearing. Or people get mad at people's names. Oh, this guy's name is Chad.
And they
I had a
can't
bully named
admit
Chad.
that, but in their heads, they could absolutely
Think
not
that.
hire you because their wife ran off with a guy named Chad.
Yep.
And you have the same name, therefore you will not work for that person.
Yep. So,
So-
maybe it's not as crazy as we think.
Yeah,
It's
we
not.
introduced you to Solar Sam a while back. We were talking about how in the old days of radio, old days, like 20 years ago, 25,
Some
30
still
years
do
ago, people would just be hooked on listening to the zodiac of the day. Like, but you have to do all 12 of them. You can't just pick some because everyone listening right now has a different birthday. And be like, well, what about Aries? Oh my God, you didn't do Taurus. So real quick, it was like always like a boom, 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 like a one-line
Isn't
horoscope.
It's kind of like fortune cookies.
I'm just glad I never listened to that
No,
when I was
these
a
are
kid on the
for
radio.
you
No.
specifically.
Sam has her
Ryan, okay?
right outfit on, her real, like,
We
sheer-
did that.
It was during the solar eclipse.
The solar eclipse. That's what it was.
Candles.
Thank you.
We
I
got
had
music too?
so
Well,
much
turn your
fun.
music up.
Yeah,
Let's
you
hear.
like
It's
this?
gonna.
And these are not just regular horoscopes. These are horoscopes that determine what?
So this is from the world's richest billionaires.
Oh, they got together and they put
So
all together and they saw
Their
what
birthdays?
their signs
yes,
are.
pretty much. That's exactly what it is. So based on the number of times a star sign appears in the list and each sign's collective average net worth, they were ranked in order of wealthiness.
Oh, okay. Who's the wealthy?
I have a
This
feeling.
feels something weird in my ears. Does this give that to you? That
Yeah,
you
it
like
tickles
that?
your ears.
Kind of tickles it. Like I feel like it kind of went around my head and like came back through.
Look at you, all high on your Claritin
It went right
D.
through your head, huh?
I know the Claritin
She's
really
all
helped.
high
Thank
on
you.
Claritin D. It's real clear now, y'all.
Wow, I,
All right,
I
let's
felt
hit
that.
it.
Okay, so a Taurus, if you are a Taurus,
That's a May birthday usually.
thank you. Your net worth, the highest is, oh my gosh, Eric, these numbers. Do you want me to say all the numbers?
No,
you
just
don't need
no,
all this.
but then
Okay.
you just go the
We'll
highest.
just do it in order.
Well, what is
But
the number though? I forgot.
What is
For
the
a
number?
Taurus, it is 6,353,430. I'm sorry. 6
Billion.
billion.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
353,439,153
So 6.blank billion.
Yes.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Is that number one?
That's
6.4
number
billion.
one if you're a Taurus.
So
These
Taurus
are
are the most wealthiest
richest, billionaires.
What's-
Most common birthday of a billionaire is a Taurus.
Oh, okay,
Taurus
now I
zodiac
understand.
sign.
What's the what is
Yeah.
that?
That's. I know my sister-in-law was May 20, and she was a Taurus. So I think it's April 21st to May 21st, I believe.
Let me look.
We'll have to double check that one.
I drove a Ford Taurus.
Because Ryan, you're an Aries and you're an April birthday and you're April 10, so you're Aries. The next one is Taurus. So April 21 to May 21 should be Taurus.
So you're the richest. What's the poorest?
Yeah, Taurus is April 20th through May 20th. So
Taurus.
the poorest
Yeah, what's the last
is
one?
Capricorn, which is only $3 billion. And Capricorns are, hold on, give me 1 second. I'm sorry.
Of the billionaires in the world, the fewest are Capricorns.
Yes.
And what's that?
And Capricorns
This
are
December.
December 22nd through January 19th.
Oh, wow, really knows all these.
I do.
Yeah, that's
because
impressive.
I shared a room with my sister until I was like 20 years old, and she got into reading all this sign stuff, and she'd
See?
just tell me inwillingly, involuntarily, I could listen to her.
Now let's go with all of ours.
Okay.
To see would be the richest in here.
Okay.
So we have we're working with Aquarius, Pisces,
Sam and I are
Cancer,
Aquarius.
and
And we will
Aries.
reveal who is.
Okay. All
It's gotta
right.
be. It's gotta be
Sam
Aquarius.
and
Right.
Eric are Aquarians.
We are number 10 on here,
Oh,
Eric.
dang it.
At $4.5 billion.
Man.
Pisces, which is Arula, which is Arula,
Arula.
which is Arula.
Rula,
Number 2 at $6 billion.
$6 billion.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
Powerball,
where's
and Mega
Aries
Millions.
fall?
Aries
Let's go.
is number 4 at $5.8
So far, this is
billion.
falling into
And
perfect order here on the show.
Kev is Cancer, which is 5.8.
Well, maybe not.
No.
So in the room, it would go Rula, Special K, Ryan, and then Eric and I are tied.
We'll put
But
our-
if you put Irvin in here, Irvin is a Taurus, and he's number 1 then.
Irvin does our digital.
Well, we know this is not true. This is
So
Damn, Eric.
if you're just tuning in,
close.
Solar Sam is reading the most common zodiac signs of billionaires in the
Yeah, the world's
horoscopes.
richest
So it's not
billionaires.
necessarily your horoscope if you're a billionaire. It's these billionaires fall in line on the zodiac like this.
But there might be a
because
reason
their
for
birthdays
it.
are this.
Like, is there a reason for these Tauruses?
and the Pisces and the
Tauri, what are they called?
Taurus.
How's that?
Literally not at
bull.
all. This is
There's
just
gotta be-
it's
The bull,
reaching.
the fish,
It's
the crab.
reaching.
It's like fish, Taurus.
It's just
the
something.
ram.
So why was it called a Ford Taurus? It's a fish?
No, a Taurus is a bull.
Oh,
Bull.
I took a Ford
Right,
fish?
Right.
Oh my gosh, Eric.
The Ford fish.
Has there ever been a car called a Pisces? That's the fish.
Prius,
see.
about as close as you get.
Yeah.
No,
Oh yeah, that's
not
pretty
Pisces.
close.
But
people do
not the same.
Not really the same.
It's pretty much spot on. If you had to compare
And you found
it.
this where again? The billionaires list of Forbes or something?
It's all Forbes. Yep. Experts at Jeff Bett use Forbes' richest world's billionaires list to identify the birthdays and star signs of the world's richest people.
I wonder what Elon
Yeah, I
Musk's
think I'd rather
Yeah,
just
what's
take
Elon
a
Musk's
course.
birthday?
Let me look it up.
yeah.
You look up
Maybe
Elon,
he's
I'll
a
look up Jeff
Taurus.
Bezos.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Because
One
this
of
doesn't
those
tell me
two.
the names of the people. It just says their birth dates and how much money they
Jeff
have.
Bezos is January 12, so he's
And-
Capricorn.
And they were last, right?
Elon is June 28th.
Yeah, Capricorn is last.
And what's Elon's?
Elon is June 28th.
That
June
is a
28th.
Gemini.
Cancer.
No, that's a Cancer, yeah. Because Gemini is
yeah.
June
He's
1st.
got you, Kevin.
It's inaccurate.
So he's number 3 on this.
It's a bull crap list.
It's legit, guys. It's legit, okay?
What's Leo? Somebody wants to know what Leo is.
Oh, Leo is number 6 at $5.5 billion.
That's good.
Like the
Yeah.
average billionaire. Is that the number? Or when we do the numbers, are we talking about the average Leo on the billionaires list has
Yes.
$5.5 billion?
Yes, this is the average net worth.
Okay, yeah. The average net worth of the billionaire that is a Leo is $5.5
Imagine that.
billion.
What's that life like every day?
To have
be that
much money?
wealthy?
I don't
Sometimes
know.
it's not as much fun, you'd think. I
You
mean,
could do anything you want.
but sometimes it's not fun. It's like fun to earn stuff. Like when you get
No,
something.
I don't think it. I would.
I want that
thought it
fine
was
line.
fun.
I want to be rich,
It'd be
but I
so
don't want to
much
be.
fun.
yeah, but they
that
think
rich.
that they did earn it.
There's a guy who
Some
I
did, I
follow
guess.
on Instagram. We talked about him last week. The kid that won the Powerball at 20 years old, $450 million.
Right.
He looks like he's having a great time.
I mean, that's a good number.
Yeah, it's
I'm
not
just
like,
saying,
I
it's
mean,
$5
like
billion. It's like you
when
can
you've
do-
got billions.
If I'm 20
that's
years old
more
and I have
money than you
450
could
million,
ever-
I'll feel like I have $1 billion.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Absolutely.
I'm like, I might as well have $1 billion.
Yes.
I'm 20 years old.
And
I
I
have
would not be
$450
upset
million.
about that.
How many houses would you have?
3 for sure.
We would have one in Greece.
1 for sure in Greece.
Houston.
1 somewhere in the water.
I
yeah.
say
Yeah.
New York. You'll have one. Just
No,
a
not New
penthouse
York.
up there just to go
Probably
shopping.
Colorado mountains.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
yeah.
Or somewhere with
Definitely.
pretty mountains.
That'd be
Could be
nice.
any
Yeah,
state.
if you have that money, you're going to want to go shopping, and where you're going to shop? New York.
Please. You can fly there in your private jet and go back.
No, you want to stay
Exactly
and show it
what I
off.
would
And be
do.
like,
I'd probably
You're
get a
not
one in
doing the world any
Pennsylvania
favors
for
by
my
doing
family.
that.
oh, you buy one for your
And
family.
then, well, that would be a really tricky game because my husband, his family are divorced. So
Oh,
that means
you gotta
we'd
buy
have
3
to
houses.
we would have to buy 2 houses, and then my parents are together, so that would have to be
Say
3
you've got
houses.
Sam.
Yeah.
Say you've got
Buy a lot of houses.
you've got Tillman Fertitta money. Okay,
Yeah.
like he's worth $9 billion. At that point, then you could buy everybody something, right?
Or what if you paid off their mortgage so nobody had mortgage payments?
If they know
still
you got
lived in the
$9
same
billion,
house?
you better buy them a new house.
Listen,
They're
all
gonna
you
want a
gotta
house.
do is watch Broke on Netflix of all these sports stars that become overnight multimillionaires and
Right.
see how many families they support because everyone's like feels like they're owed something.
Yeah, see, that's tricky.
Come on, man! You gotta buy my house. Buy me this house. I need this house.
Yeah,
for
you're
my
going to be shut off
kids.
from people because
Yeah.
Mark Cuban used to get so many emails. He's good about responding to people,
But everybody would give him
everyone
a
is
sob story about, I need money.
Oh, I'm
Oprah
sure.
said that people would just send her their bills. They would make the Harpo Studios in Chicago their address for their bills. And they would just, the gas bills would go there, the
Hoping
water
she would
bills would
pay
go
it.
there, hoping the office would just pay them.
Be like, nope.
Thousands of bills would get
At
sent to the
least
Harpo
ask
Studios.
me. Don't just assume I'm going to go ahead and
Right.
just pay.
That's ballsy.
I'd do that for like one person a month, like a lottery or something, and take care of one person. That'd be cool.
You think so? I don't know.
If I had
You gotta do it
$10
in
billion,
secret. You got to do it in secret.
Yeah.
like
10 billion?
give away $12 million a year for that. Just $1 million.
I mean, it's
I
a
could change
personal
someone's life.
choice.
That's true.
I would want to change people's lives. Like I would absolutely, I would probably give almost all of it away.
But you got to do it in secret because if people know you have it, you will go crazy.
It'd be like
with the
Mr. Beast.
nuisance of it. I
He's
mean,
doing
I don't
game
really know
shows,
how
he's doing
he
things.
lives in his everyday life because it's constantly
But he's always
a
giving.
work in progress of the videos he has to make for all the stuff he's doing where he's going to give away $5 million or
But
give
it's an
away $1 million.
investment into his brand too.
Right. Well, when does he actually rest and enjoy his life?
And how do I say I win this
Right.
$9 billion? I'm going to go on this island. I'm going to invite you guys. You guys are like, sorry, I got to go work. I'm like, oh man, come on, come hang out with me.
If you're that rich, if you got
Because you could
$9
say,
billion
"I'll pay
there, can you pay my yearly salary?
Because the
about
person,
that.
if you wanted us to come visit you, Eric, on your private island, and we only had like 5 vacation days, you're like, come on, I really want to treat you guys for 2 weeks. We'll be like, well, our jobs won't let us take off 2 weeks.
Right.
So
then what?
I'll be there for 5 days under you hosting me, but I got to bail out at 5 days. You still can't buy people's vacation days
As
out
I'm
of
saying,
their
you
companies.
can't buy.
No, I'd ask Eric to hire me for some bullcrap
Yeah, be my
job.
assistant.
Yeah.
It'd be my
Yeah,
court
make that
gesture.
money.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for
Make
the
me
people
laugh.
who
It's
there's
gotta
billions,
win.
Eric.
That goofy
That's exactly
hat.
what happens in that movie.
What?
He goes, I'm going to pay you $100,000 today to be my photographer. Remember in
Oh, yeah,
Brewster's
Brewster's
Billions?
Billions.
When is Brewster's Billions going to get made?
Kevin
I want to
Hart,
see this
come on.
movie. All
And
right,
actually, not Kevin Hart. He'll ruin it.
Yeah.
we got to think of something.
Kind of like he just does the
Yeah,
same
he's
thing.
no
in
Richard Pryor.
everything.
Richard Pryor's the best.
No, he was a genius.
All right, coming up next, if you are paying for Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, Max,
Yep.
Peacock,
Yep.
Paramount.
Yep.
Well, your name is Ryan Chase. Just kidding. How much
You're on this
money
list.
are we
Thanks, Dad.
spending
You're a Taurus.
that we don't even realize? We have the new number. We'll give it to you next on The Real and Ryan Show. You may have missed our 8 o'clock Try It Tuesday segment where we tried the Bridgerton Lemonaid. And keeping with the theme, Bridgerton is a show on Netflix, which people pay for, usually. Looking at you, Sam. And you have a choice to make.
Can you pay for anything?
Netflix actually has cracked down, so I can't share that with anybody.
You're
So you
actually,
actually have
paying
your
for
own
a service
account.
now.
I have been boycotting Netflix right now.
Oh, because you have to pay for it and
Yes.
you're mad you can't steal
Yes.
passwords.
You're not boycotting anything. They didn't have your business before.
Right. You're just refusing to give them any.
You just won't hire them.
And how much is it, guys?
Just shut your
I
mouth.
feel like we've been paying for it for so
don't even
long.
know.
I don't even know how much it is. It $15 a month now?
I think the price keeps going up.
I know
I mean,
that
they
Max
can make it
started
100.
at $15 a month.
Yeah.
So between all the apps,
Make it 100?
Chase-
Hell no.
Well, I'm done at that point.
I pay no
$100 a
100
month?
bucks.
No, you might as well have full on cable.
Yeah.
Chase Bank did a survey about how many Americans waste money on the subscriptions that you no longer use or you forgot to cancel or you just don't really watch. And the number we waste, 71% of us waste more than $600 a year on subscriptions you do not use or you forgot about. And it
I
could be
think
of
that's
any
the
kind.
key. You forget.
Yeah,
Like,
they even have it.
When I lost my credit card got compromised, I quickly found out all these services that I did not want nor need. I found out, by the way, Netflix ranges in plans from $6.99 a month to $22.99 a month.
So staying on the theme of Netflix, that's where Bridgerton airs. I'll go with this. In 2 days, the second half of the third season comes out. And if you are not familiar with this series, we talked about this in Try It Tuesday. It is about English high society in the 1800s. Queen Charlotte is the queen. King George is mad, not angry, meaning like he's mad. And he is hidden away.
Yes.
So really, Queen Charlotte is ruling the roost alone, and she's quite often very bored. And it's all about the debutantes that get, brought up to the marriage market. And
What
the
is she doing? She has these balls on purpose because she wants
Well, she
see
doesn't
love,
really
or-
throw them all. People throw them all the time. Like you
She
would
just
have a
likes
ball
gossip,
at your
right?
house.
She wants to hear what's going on.
Well, she just wants to know what's going on. Like the marriage market's like the most exciting thing of the time.
Yes.
Like who are the new 18-year-old girls that are going to be presented by their families, and let's see what lords we can match them with. It's all about a match, a triumph. You have a triumph.
Oh, this is your third season?
Oh, yeah, that's
You
a
have
huge
no
deal, too.
prospects.
It is very unlikely I will find a match. It is my third season. I'm nearly on
Do
the
they move
shelf.
to another town? Like,
No, it's the ton, by the way. It's the ton. I thought that was so weird. They don't call it the town.
is that
They
the name
call
of
it
the town?
ton.
Or the ton? Is it Bridgerton? Is that the
No,
name?
Bridgerton is the last name of the family. That's the spotlight.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the girl that they're spotlighting in the third season is the Bridgerton son named Colin, and his very best friend Penelope Featherington,
Penelope.
who lives across the street.
Featherton?
Featherington.
Yes, that's her last
Featherington?
name. Yep.
The girl that plays Penelope Featherington, her real name is Nicola Coughlan. Penelope Featherington is a shorter, stouter girl, right? So the whole thing about Penelope's character is she's one of three girls, and she's 2 stone heavier than the rest of us, mama. How is she going to find a match?
Even back then, they were fat shaming people.
100%. Oh, my
yeah.
God. That's the whole thing. If you look different, you're on the shelf.
I thought
You
back
might as
then
well
it was
be
like,
ignored.
Yeah, but wait a
I
second.
meant you're wealthy if you're overweight.
Well, that was they said that in Renaissance art.
or maybe that was 1600s or
I think that was pre.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the art, they
That's
would
the Renaissance
depict like
period.
thicker, chunkier people because that means you had money to eat.
Yes.
You had money to eat.
But wait a
Yes.
second. Isn't Bridgerton, they've rewritten history they put it's ethically diverse. Ethnically diverse.
Well, ethnically, that's what Shonda did. There are no
So-
color lines in Bridgerton,
Yes.
but they
Which
do
is
talk about that.
fictional.
They say because Queen Charlotte married King George, it opened up the doors for, as Lady Danbury said to the Duke, we exist because of their love. But when you find out in the Queen Charlotte series, it was called The Great Experiment. To see if they could like blur the lines of color.
And it worked.
That's why you have Asian families, black families,
Right.
Indian families, and everyone is the same level of tier, right? There's no like, well, we're not going to be with them.
It's like Star Wars.
I guess so.
Everyone just.
So
is
Nicola
everyone.
Coughlan is doing a lot of press for Bridgerton Part 2 and Part 1 of this season, and because she is a shorter and thicker girl, it is shocking what in 2024 people will ask her. And she says that because she's not the typical very skinny Bridgerton London high society girl. And she said that one person said, you're very brave for bearing your body in Bridgerton 3. And she's like, I think it is hard because I think women with my body type, women who have perfect breasts, we don't get to see ourselves on screen enough. And I'm very proud as a member of the perfect breast community.
When they say
I hope you
bearing-
enjoy seeing them.
She showed it.
Excellent,
for
Nicola.
her.
No,
I
you don't
haven't
see
seen them
anything
yet.
in Bridgerton.
But here's the crazy thing.
How's she bearing her body if she's not showing
Well,
it to
everything
anybody?
in the
Cleavage.
With the dresses.
The dresses, like your boobs are out, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, you're
like a
just
shelf.
squished
Oh,
and up.
okay.
And here's the weird thing: everything is about how demure you're supposed to be, and oh my god, the scandal, Eric, your daughter, the scandal, the things that we saw. But their boobs are out on the shelf,
Always.
like
Legit
up in your
shelf.
face, like cleavage up to your neck.
See, if you guys like this stuff, you got to watch House of Dragons.
Oh, no.
Come on.
See, there's no heads
a
being chopped off in
hard-
Bridgerton.
There's no-
Well, guess what? It's
It's
just
like
as
romance and
fictional.
seeing who's
No
gonna
blood.
be together and the spins of it.
Why is it, Kevin, you got
It's
a problem
really
with
cute.
blood, but yet you watch American Horror Story?
That's not that. That's a
Yeah, that
little bit
seems like
more.
more-
That's more mind
creepy.
screwed.
That's
yeah.
worse.
It's creepy.
Yeah, that's-
I think it's all creepy.
But if I see guts coming out and like intestines being strewn
that
across,
bad.
No.
I don't think so.
House of Dragons.
ordered.
The dragon might just burn you up. Big deal.
That's fine. A dragon burns you up, but I can't. The first scene I saw, someone was literally getting their head chopped off, and they showed the
Bah,
entire
I can't.
spraying of the.
Okay, enough.
Okay,
It's
you got
just
me.
Ketchup.
It's just ketchup and Kit Kats spilling out of someone's neck.
Going down in H-Town.
Okay, so Operation Texas Kill Switch is a statewide initiative, and they're targeting basically MCDs. They're also known as switches. The switches are put into the butt of a gun and convert a legal firearm into a fully automatic weapon that allows a shooter to fire dozens of rounds. Basically, you turn your gun into a machine gun. Crime Stoppers is going to offer cash rewards for information that leads to the prosecution of people that possess these switches or 3D printers that are used to manufacture them. The program will run from now to August 31st because there is no reason to have a machine gun unless you plan on doing a mass shooting. That's the only reason to have one. So, yes, they should be illegal. The Giants beat the Astros again, 4-3.
I'm glad I fell asleep.
Montero could not hold on to a 3-1 lead in the 10th for a second
How's that?
walk-off loss in a row.
3-1 lead, and the 2 games in a row we just
Choked.
terrible. The worst. We thought last game was the worst way to end. And nope, last night they proved us wrong.
This is really
And I hate
bad news.
this coach we have.
Yeah.
Nobody has
what's
come
the
after
different
him
variable
yet.
this season?
He's
Remember
just
how
not,
Dusty would get nailed for any game that we lost? He's like, Dusty this, Dusty that. I have not heard any negative press on the new
A lot of people
manager,
have
and
been
I'm
down. I mean,
thinking,
how do
what
you
is
go-
happening with our
there's
team?
a lot of
How do you go
Twitter,
in the
I
course
thought-
of a year from World
I'm
Series?
sure now, probably I've turned
No, the
myself
last-
off because I just
well,
put
this whole
blinders
season,
on
just
now.
don't
The
think he's
season
ready
is
for it. I
like,
think he's in over his head. I felt bad because of all the injuries.
There have been
Okay,
a
let me
lot.
ask you this.
But there's
I'm
a
gonna
reason he
ask-
put
I mean,
certain
look at our
play-
pitching
He
lineup.
put certain pitchers in last night that we had to put Montero in, and his arm was dead because he pitched 3 days in a row. It's like as soon as it happened, everyone's like, "Oh, we're about to lose." All the
Uh-oh.
texts.
Okay, let me ask you this because
Weeds.
Eric is the one that follows the most. And I used to watch every Astros game, every one. But this year I just was feeling not the vibe. I just wasn't feeling it. And I can't watch them lose like this. Do you think that, I mean, how can a team that for 7 straight years goes to the ALCS and is a monstrous team just because of one manager, all of a sudden, what, they lost their talent? That doesn't make sense to me.
But not put him in the right position to win. We got Jose Abreu, who they want to get rid of. They bring him back, and instead of letting him, they let him bat, of course, and he struck out. They could have put somebody else in, John Singleton or the rookie Loperfield.
Yeah, why did they use a designated hitter?
Well, they have a designated hitter, but they could have had replaced him. Just
Yeah,
little
at
things like
first base,
that.
you're saying.
Because he sucks. Jose Abreu. I wish, and he's my favorite White Sox player for the last 15 years. So it hurts my heart. to
Maybe
say
he
it, but
shaves that little, like,
That's what my
the
wife said.
beard on the chin. He might get his powers
That's
back.
what my wife said. She goes, he's got that little rubber band on the
Change the look,
chin hair.
man. And get your powers back, Abreu.
You're right. Do something different. It's not working.
Do opposite. Don't braid that beard. Undo it and shave it. Let's see those home runs come. Let's go. I don't know. Come on, Stros. Come on, Stros. Don't not make the playoffs.
Yeah, 'cause now,
Don't
like,
miss them.
what are we at,
Yeah.
30 and 37 now?
How do you
know.
go from the team that we were to this in such a
I
short
mean,
period of
in
time?
an overnight, it's like an
Hey,
overnight
7
season.
seasons in a row.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Maybe
They're
they're
going to have to run
tired.
sometime.
They're on a little break.
Think about it. They're playing. Kevin's got a point. They're always in the playoffs. Those are extra games
Listen,
to
most
play.
of the sports heads said the last 3 years, like, if you're a Houston Astros fan, just enjoy this ride. It doesn't last forever. It's a special time. Just
Which is
enjoy the
true.
ride. It is true.
That's with any sporting team.
Right.
Yep.
So we
But it
are.
still sucks.
We are watching the.
At least make their merch on
Brakes
sale
get put on.
so that we can buy a lot this season.
Yep.
Like if you're gonna suck, at least give us your
Well, I
merch
saw
for
Correa
free,
shirt at
and
Marshall's the other day for
Here's how you
$6.
describe it. You described it perfect. The brakes being put on.
Yeah, the
The Correa
Springer
shirt for
shirt.
$6 in Marshall's.
All
Still
right,
didn't
that's
sell.
not bad.
Just get Altuve shirt because he'll be there till the end.
It's true.
Yes.
And you can always
And
wear
it's
that one.
retro,
Even
it's a
20 years from now, you can still wear
Biggio.
Altuve.
How bad's that going to
Yeah,
hurt for him,
Nolan
though?
Ryan.
He
Yep.
saw the
That's what Mark
greatness
wears.
that they were. And now
But
he's
he
gotta
was
play.
part of the greatness they
He
weren't.
is.
He was in the
Yeah.
100 plus lost seasons. He got to ride that ride all the way
Even
to
if
the
something
top.
happens here and they don't, next year they'll be back. The pitching will be back. They'll make trades, so it'll be fine.
All right. Good to know.
So
just
sell your
sucks right
beer
now.
for
cheap,
positivity
right?
because
Get
I
rid
don't
of
have it right now.
Presley.
Okay. Oh, no.
Stand that guy.
So, okay.
Pig nose.
How about let's hear some revenge?
That
What
was
happened
Eric
here?
that said that. I
Yeah,
did
Eric.
not say anything about your nose.
Kevin, why did you say that?
I don't
about
want it to come
Presley?
back to me like you said about those teeth.
James Harden's team.
We're moving on.